This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of April 7th, 2025. Time is an illusion, and that's really going to be true this week. You may think that you're several places at once. You may be living in the past and in the future simultaneously. Very likely, everything will feel like it's hanging in the air, with a sense of waiting, waiting, waiting. Now, there is a benefit to this, and that is being able to see much more what is floating around you, what is going on around you, being able to see the bits of data that have been flying around, being able to see opportunities, information, situations with much more close-up clarity. Things that have been moving really, really quickly, slow, like CGI has taken effect, and we're suddenly looking very, very differently. The week begins with a sense of solidness, perhaps hitting a wall, but as I say, if you hit a wall, at least you know A, that there is a wall, and B, where it is. Venus meets Saturn on the 7th, late in the sign of Pisces, where we have had a pileup of energies. This is a put a ring on it moment. Commit, bring structure, bring form, figure out how you're going to actually manage what you have been experiencing during Venus's retrograde. We will revisit this energy on the 24th. She'll make the same contact to Saturn. So this is teeing something up. So Venus's contact to Saturn is the first reason for things feeling slow. The second reason for things feeling slow is, at the same time, Mercury is stationing direct, still at the end of Pisces. It's going to take a few days before you feel like things are moving because of reason 3, which I'll get to in a second. And it will probably feel like all of the retrograde snafus and shenanigans and confusion are at critical max. Again, take advantage of the slowness to really perceive, and you'll probably be perceiving with your intuition and your knowing and all your clairs and not your rational mind. The third reason for the sense of slowing is that Venus is also stationing direct on the 12th. So when she meets with Saturn, she's already in a slow mode. And this is going to continue because she sits on her direct station degree well into next week. So whatever is going on with your values, with your relationships, it's got some staying power. It's not a fleeting moment or situation. Before she stations direct on the 8th, breakthroughs are possible, different ways of seeing things, different ways of doing things. Venus makes an opportunity aspect or a sextile with awakening, liberating Uranus, again on the 8th. And on the 12th, as Venus is stationing direct, we have the push, the impetus to move on information, to take information and turn it into action. This is a massive manifesting aspect. Mercury, barely direct, not yet really moving, trines Mars. Walk your talk. Walk your beliefs. Let your intuition guide your actions. Miracles may happen. All of this is building to a massive review and release moment in all of our relationships and agreements. The 13th, well, the 12th in some parts of the world, brings the Libra full moon. It's the first Libra event. Since the Aries-Libra eclipse is wrapped up with last month's solar eclipse, it's also the first lunation of any kind since those eclipses ended, and it's going to carry out more of the cleanup from the Aries-Libra eclipses. Now, those pushed us all much more towards self-determination and worrying less about other people. It rewrote a lot of our agreements, our connections, our relationships, and now there is more cleanup work. We see more, oh, this is different, that is different. Lots of releases, lots of adjustments, lots of goodbyes. It's Venus's week. We're all floating in what relationships mean to us, what we value about our connections with other people, how those reflect what we value about ourselves, and a lot of shifting and changing is the result. Some of it will continue to play out until Venus moves off her direct station, 24 degrees Pisces, on April 17th. Homing thought of the week. I can take my time. Song of the week, Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier, and the image of the week is a pearl being dropped in honey. You'll learn more about this in my forecasts for the month of April and the Libra full moon, both of which are at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. I'm Kathy Biehl, also known as the Professional Aquarian, a professional astrologer for more than 35 years. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, including extremely quick daily forecasts, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio and TV on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. This week, my guest is Dr. Jennifer Lisa Vest, a medical, intuitive, ethical psychic, storyteller, and a leader in the dreaming women phenomenon on social media. And if you don't know about that, you will be fascinated. I also host conversation on Facebook on the page Empowerment Unlimited and in the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I post on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Threads at K.A. Biehl, and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel. Talk to you next week.